Hi guys, in this video I'm going to talk you through this glute ham raise, and I'm just going to talk you mainly through the adjustments rather than the actual exercises. So we got two adjustments. We got one up here. You unscrew him until you can pull him out, and then he slides up and down. So I'll just adjust that down one. And you've also got a second adjustment down here which allows you to move the lever forwards and backwards. So I'm just going to start with this guy here. We can step up onto this one, put the feet into the padded area here, and feet against the plate. So if I was to do this back extension exercise, this height at the back is perfect for me, and the distance from here is perfect for me. This makes it nice and easy. If I bring this in a little bit closer, even just one in closer, now when I set up on the same exercise, and even if I'm just doing a hold here, now I've got to use a little bit more glutes to stabilize me. It is still working the lower back, but again, the further out my body travels this way, the more glutes and hamstrings are going to work to stabilize my body in this position. If I want to do a glute ham raise, which is a much more challenging exercise, I'm probably going to have to bring it in a little bit closer. And from here, get my feet on the plate, and I've got my thighs on the pad, and from here I'm going down and back up. This is an easy version of it at the moment, because when I'm here I'm not that close to the pad. Alright, so if I want to bring myself closer, again I can just pull him out, bring myself one closer. And I do recommend you tighten this up every time you adjust it. Now this is getting pretty close. Set up in the same position. Now when I'm on the top position, I can stand up tall on it. From here then, if I do the same exercise, I go down, back up. But this is a really challenging hamstring exercise, and if my knees are on that pad, it's going to make it much more difficult. So the further forward I am, the more challenging it is, whereas if I go a step backwards, it makes it much easier. Usually you're going to want the top of this pad in between these two. Okay, so if you look at the surface of that, it's right in between those, so usually that's where you want it. You can have it a little bit higher as well if you like, but usually you wouldn't have it too much lower. And this distance here again is dictated by what exercise you're doing, how strong you are at any particular exercise, and also the length of your femur, so the length of your thigh bone.